See this? A lot of unfinished business on the guardrail stuff. Whispering lakes, be quiet. I said be quiet. joking man. Cars don't all stop here. You gotta be careful with this crossing. Doesn't matter if you use that flasher or not. I stand back here and just wait till there's no cars. At certain times of the year, it's kind of impossible to get it where there's no cars coming. So we got one more and then we go. Oh! Whoa! That's how they do it in Panama. Oh! They didn't do the guardrail here either. They were moving pretty fast and they just pulled up and left. I didn't intend to come up this way today. I only needed like 17 miles to get 100. My 240 mile rides already. There's a turtle. I'm not a turtle, I'm a tortoise. This is where I saw the gator, that big 10-footer on the other side of this fence. That thing was huge. Even bigger and more impressive when it stood up and started walking. I don't know where it went because when I came back it wasn't here. And this fence is partially all the way to the ground in some spots, but not all spots. This is also where I saw a rattlesnake alongside the fence when the trail first opened. Used to see more deer out here too. I think most of the people just riding their bikes and going by here scared all the deer away. They used to tear out of here when they saw us. Oh, speaking about deer, there's two. There's one back there. There's two. There's a little one. At least I think they're deer. They're kind of small. Man, it's like there's like no wind at all here. It's just dead silent when it's dead silence when it stopped. You can't see them and they're kind of near that red pipe back there. Way back there. So in recent months, I'm not here, but the Starkey Gap Trail, I saw a bobcat and a water moccasin. I'm just going to cruise up to 54 today, get a 30-mile ride today. I'm going to turn around up at State Road 54. We're coming to the end of the Tri-County Trail, part of the C2C Trail. Not just, I would say C2C route. Even though like the markers here, they say C2C on the ground. I don't know if this is a marker here. I'll show you if it is. See? Give C2C 83 on for maintenance calls. That's where I saw water moccasin right here too before this part was built. Or it was like, this was built, this wasn't open yet. I waited years and years for this part to open. I was so happy when it did. So all those poopy bags, I haven't seen them in a while. That person must have got in trouble. I hope they caught them. It was out of control, man. Green bags are all over this place. They're just throwing them next to the lawnmower. We can run them over. Man, it was like every 2 days I come up here, there'd be like 4 or 5 more bags. There's somebody that lived around here. Tortoise, a tortoise. I am a tortoise. I am a tortoise, I tell you. This is where I used to get zapped with my swim bike. Going across that. Because the wire, like on this power line, hangs the lowest right there. It's like right smack in the middle, crossing that road. I had like a straight bar. I had a straight bar and then a little gap between my grips. So my hand acted like a spark plug gap to the handlebar, the metal handlebar. Okay, so this is where I want to tell you the news. I saw today online that they're planning to I'm gonna stop and pull over here. They're gonna make a trail this way. No, I take that back. It's not a definite plan. It's not funded, but there is a plan for it. The plan is to run a trail here up to 54, and then another trail. So this road here will take you to 54. This is Trinity Blvd. The map showing the plans for a trail to be put this way up to 54, and then another trail going like northeast up to Trilby. And connect to the Withlacoochee Trail. So you know how much faster that I can only imagine that would be a much faster route to get on the C2C. I mean, finish the C2C. I'm gonna go because you got it. traffic. I can imagine that would be a way quicker route to go instead of going all the way up to Brooksville and then cutting back, you know. Yeah, that'd be something else if they could connect the trail all the way up to Trilby, the Withlacoochee Trail in Trilby. What I read, it said it was partially funded, so maybe the part on the Trinity Blvd is funded up to 54. This trail here takes you to 54 too. That's just weird though, that they wouldn't. How that plant looked. Yeah, there's some EMF readings out here. Some pretty high EMF readings under these lines when you're like right under. The worst ones are when you go under near State Road 54. I have an EMF reader, by the way. Bobcat today, but that's where I saw.
14 miles.
That's where I saw it. That's where I saw the water moccasin last month too, just sitting in the middle of the thing. I usually don't see them again in the same location unless there's more than one, which is possible. But they can put out 10 to 20 babies. 10 to 20 live babies. Oh, you see that fish? Fish has been there for a couple days now. Fish in the middle of the trail, that's usually when a bird drops it and they don't come back to get it. This is where I used to get shocked too. On this bike, it's a road bike. This bike is a road bike. I've only been shocked by it one time on this bike. Because like some days the EMF was a little bit higher in the reading than others. I think a lot had to do with the wind speeds and stuff. It's right under this one. See how low it hangs? Ha! Just kidding. I had that straight handlebar with the gap between the grip and my hand. Acted like a spark plug. Zap! Actually did a Bay News 9 news report on that. So here's State Road 54, where you can catch the bus to bus stops right there. Yeah, benches. You catch the bus to the shops at Wiregrass for a couple bucks, for less than a couple bucks, and that's pretty far. Alright, we're heading back. Got some rain clouds on top of us. Gotta keep an eye on that kind of stuff. They just form out of thin air. and in 20 minutes it's raining in the place, and then it doesn't stop, it just keeps continuing in the same place. By the way, I thought they were going to widen the sidewalk here. I thought I saw plans for that too, but doesn't look like they're going to go through with that. Or maybe they will, just in some other time. Or could be on the other side too. Could be that they're going to widen the other side. I'm seeing, oh look, there's something going on that side. There's some barrels and blockades over there, you see it? Maybe they are widening that side. Let's go see what we can see over there. What are they doing over here? They're widening the sidewalk. Yeah, I told you I thought they were doing something. It's still wet. Oh no. So they're widening this sidewalk here. Huh, weird. Alright, so we're on that the new sidewalk here. It is wider. Can you tell? That was a bobcat. Bobcat. I think it's the same bobcat. Little black thing, man. That's the third time I've seen it, like in the last few months, I guess. What happened here? A bench dedication for those people that killed on the tandem bike. This is where their bench. This was their bench dedication. What happened to it? It wasn't that old. They didn't. I don't think it needed replacing. I didn't think the wood needed replacing so quickly. I can't remember the names on the top, off the top of my head. Ugh. I did a lot of reports on them too. I should know the names. The length from the top part of Tri-County to here is about 2 miles, I think. Or it could be 4 miles. I don't remember that either. That's where those two were killed right there. And here's a sign. It looks like they put a new picture up. Janine Dorsey. I was thinking Darcy back there. Janine Dorsey and Peter Yor. That's what the bench was dedicated to. The bench dedication was to them. This is where they were killed, right in this asphalt part. Don't drive drunk. Don't drink and drive. The guy was high as a kite. And drunk. And he was intoxicated. Didn't say it was by booze. Drugs. It was drugs. Mostly drugs. This passing, he was going this direction and was passing. And an oncoming car swerved to miss him, but he still got hit. And the two were on that tandem bike right there. This is a long stretch of road here, so it's very tempting to pass somebody if they're going too slow.